Good morning. So I hope everyone is doing really well. I can't wait to be in a class with people again. But in the meantime, I'm learning a lot. I'm learning how to video and how to do Instagram, TV, and YouTube. So it's definitely a time of learning and being creative. And I'd love to hear some of the things that you're doing to be creative. So today I'm going to offer a practice that will be super chill. And it's going to focus on the front body, and it's also going to have a lot of grounding effects. So of course we're all aware that things are a bit up in the air right now. So doing some things to help us ground and center, calm our central nervous system. So we're going to start out lying down on our bellies. I'm going to stop talking and then I'll narrate the actual practice afterward. Know that this can be your practice, but we have a lot of videos on the Inside Out Yoga YouTube channel that you can mix and match. This could be the beginning segment of your class or the ending segment of your class. So with that, let's come down onto our bellies. All right. Once you're here on your belly, letting one forearm rest over the other. Just getting comfortable here, and then rolling your right toes under, reaching back through the heel, opening up through the front hip flexor, and then rolling the left toes under, reaching back through the heel, really focusing on the space at the front of the thigh here. Letting the toes come down. Of course, we are mindfully breathing here. Bending the knees and windshield wipering the knees from side to side with your breath cycle. Releasing the feet down to the mat. Letting your hands come down by your sides and resting on one cheek and then the other cheek, getting a little movement in our neck joint. Bringing the forehead down, palms down, pressing down through the pelvis, lifting the face and the chest. We always have the option of remaining in stillness or making some movement. Now, taking your hands around behind, the left hand is sealing the right forearm and just bringing it across the back body. Wiggling out the fingers, the wrist, opening your shoulder. Moving in the way that feels natural for you to move. Now letting your right hand seal your left forearm, bringing it across the back body. Opening the shoulder, turning the wrist, wiggling the fingers, finding some freedom in that left arm. Now letting the left forearm come under the forehead, bending your right knee and letting your hand come to your foot. If the hand doesn't come to the foot, no worries. Just bring up a belt, a strap, a towel, whatever you have available. Don't need anything fancy for this. And just drawing the heel in towards the glute and then letting the heel drop to the outside of the glute to move into a different set of muscles. Now beginning to pulse, pressing the foot into the hand and the hand into the foot. You might lift the head here. Just a few times pulsing here, and then drawing that left forearm in a little more, pressing your hand into your foot, reaching the crown of the head up. And we always have the option if you want to move or stay in stillness. Slowly releasing, coming back down onto your belly. Bring the hands down by the sides, palms down. Begin to lift the heads of the shoulders off the mat, the face, the chest. front body's pressing down here, you might begin to lift the hands. We always have different ways of accomplishing the same thing. Now letting your right forearm come under your forehead, bend your left knee, and let your left hand take your left foot, hugging it in towards the glute to open up through the front of your left thigh. Staying in stillness or making a pulsing sensation. And then you might take it up a little bit by coming onto the forearm, pulsing a little bit there. And then when and if you want to hold, you might come up on the forearm even more. Keep the breath smooth and the gaze steady. Slowly release the hand and the foot. We're coming into the Sphinx pose, so the elbows will be under the shoulders. Wrists in front of elbows, collarbones broadening. Coming down and making your way into the table pose, into all fours. And rounding the back and rounding the belly. You might do a little side to side or barrel rolling here. Just get the spine moving, wave your spine. And taking the left leg back on the ball mound of the foot and pulsing forward and back, opening up the back of the leg, and then sweeping it over to the right, looking out over your right shoulder, finding some lateral movement through the left side of the body. Dial your left shin to the right, sole of the left foot down, sweep the left arm up. A modified variation of a side arm balance. Coming back through to neutral here, left leg is still out, and we're going to sweep it around to the side. So our left foot and our right knee are in the same line. Roll the right toes under, sit the hips back. Forehead might come to the mat, a block, steepled hands. Opening up through the bottom of your foot. Notice where you feel the sensations and breathe into them. Coming up, lifting the hips, take your left arm up, look up. And begin to sweep up, letting your left hand come onto your left thigh. Right arm's going to come up and over for gate pose. Coming back through. Bringing that left leg back into the all four position. Sweep your right arm under and through for threading the needle. Keep pressing down through the left hand. You can extend the left leg here if you like. You might even float it up. Know that these are options, not necessity. Do what feels right for you. What does your energy level need this morning, this afternoon, this evening, whenever you're practicing? Finding your way back into the all four shape, bring your left foot forward in between your hands, and we'll begin to gently move forward and back to work on the left hamstring and right hip flexor and quads. So easy does it here. No hurry. Feeling all the feels, as the young folks say. Finding neutral, pressing down through what's on the floor, your right shin, your left foot. Sweep your arms up over your head. This is a modified variation of Warrior One. From here, we'll let the hands come onto the thigh. Swivel your right shin to the left. Sweep your left arm forward, right arm back. Gazing out over those left fingertips. Keep pressing down and windmill. Come back to neutral here. Roll your back toes under. We're in a runner's lunge here. If it feels good to move, move. From here, we're going to be stepping back into our first dog of this practice. So feel free to make some space by pedaling, pulsing, swiveling, nodding, following that inner intelligence of our unique bodies. Right foot's coming forward just so we can transition through the center and turn the other way. Stepping right back into down dog here. Continuing to make some movement. I love coming onto the top of my feet and stretching out the top of the ankle, so that's what's happening here. How's your breath, guys? How's your breath? Making your way into all fours here. And we're going to take the right leg back. Just come on the ball mound of the foot, a little bit of pulsing. We'll be sweeping the right foot over to the left, looking out over the left shoulder to open through the right side of the body laterally. We'll be beginning to transition by sweeping the left shin to the left, sole of the right foot down, right arm up to the sky, gazing up if you like. Let your neck be in the place where it's comfortable. Let that hand come down, shin to neutral, sweeping the right foot out to the right. Right foot and left knee are in the same line. Roll the left toes under, sit the hips back. Forehead might come onto a block. I'm using my hand steepled. Or maybe it comes onto the floor. Breathe into the sensations. Coming back. Now sweeping the right arm up, stack the shoulders. Keeping your face soft. Sweeping up here for the gate pose. We'll be taking our right hand onto the right thigh. Left arm comes up and over. So either pulsing or moving into stillness or a little combination of both. Coming back to hands down, take your right knee back. Left arm under and through for threading the needle. Right hand's pressing down so the shoulders stay stacked. Right leg can straighten and maybe it floats up into a balance. If there is a variation that you know and you like doing, well, that's available. Maybe you're finding more freedom in your practice, practicing on your own. I'd love to know. Let your right foot come forward and through and opening up through the right hamstring and through the left hip flexor. Easy does it. Letting it be an effortless effort. Walking the hands onto the thigh, relaxing the shoulders, sweeping the arms up for our modified variation of Warrior One. From here, we'll be transitioning into our modified Warrior Two. Let your hands come onto the thigh, dial your left shin to the right, sweep your right arm forward, left arm back, gazing out over your front fingertips. Windmill the hands, shin goes back to neutral, roll those back toes under, lift the knee, a little pulsing if you wish. Stepping right back into Adho Mukha. And you do you here, what feels good for your unique, intelligent body here. Making your way back into all fours, coming into kneeling for Ustrasana, the camel pose. So bringing your hands onto your low back, directing the tailbone south, elbows close, and then lifting the front body. Lifting the front body, the head may or may not go back. Coming back through, sit your hips towards your heels. We'll come into child's pose. Arms can be down by the sides or out in front. So a little neutralizing for the back bending. You can interlace your hands on your low back if you like. And if it feels good to make some movement there. Releasing your hands down, draping the shoulders over, coming up, coming into a seated position with the knees bent, feet on the floor. Hug the arms around, bring your heels in close, sit nice and tall, and then begin to let your chin come in towards your throat, back can round. Smooth breathing. Back body breathing. And slowly making your way out and coming into a comfortable seat for you. I'm in cross legs. Take your right arm out to the right. Left arm comes up and over. So incorporating stillness or pulsation. Coming up, left hand, right knee, right hand behind for spinal twisting. You could flip the left palm over. This might bring you into the twist a little deeper. Looking out over the right shoulder, over the left shoulder. And then letting the left hand come out to the left, right arm up and over for this lateral stretch, other side. Pulsing or stillness, what does your energy need today? Right hand, left knee, left hand behind. Looking out over the left, breathing, of course. And then maybe you even decide to look out over the right. And beginning to unwind yourself from here. Letting the feet come to the floor, preparing to roll down onto your back for Shavasana, final relaxation. But before we do that, any last movements that you need to make? I am pulsing my knees in and out with my breath. But you could certainly circle your knees, happy baby, any finishing poses that you like to do or need, by all means do. You could give a big hug in here, nose to knees, maybe hands to feet. And then preparing to make your shape for final relaxation. I'm going to be lying on my back with my knees bent, feet a little wider, knees knocking in. You could certainly lie in the prone position on your side or on your belly. Find the shape that allows you to be the most comfortable so that you can be still. Hands can be out to the sides or on the belly. And then just surrendering here. And I make that sound so easy. So notice where you are carrying tension in your body. Relax all of your face muscles, all of your sense organs, your eyes, your ears, nose, the bridge of your nose, your lips, your chin, all of the contents of your mouth. Relax your throat, neck, shoulders, relaxing your upper back, your mid back, lower back. Relax your hips. Now, if you're feeling physically relaxed, drop in a little deeper by noticing your breath. So not changing or judging, simply being a curious observer of your beautiful breath. When the mind starts doing or planning, here again, come back to your physical body and release more tension. Then come back to the breath with curiosity. Staying here as long as you like, I'm beginning to come out by moving fingers and toes, wrists and ankles, just moving in the way that feels natural for you. I'll slowly be transitioning on to the side for a moment, just taking in how you feel here. And pressing up, coming into a comfortable seat for you, taking a few moments here to be reflective. You might bring your hands into a mudra. Keep your shoulders relaxed, ears over shoulders, spine long. Using an image, a symbol, a mantra, a word to sit quietly and reflect on. So meditation can start with 30 seconds and then just keep adding on. It is the consistency that is important. Seating your meditation at your heart space if you like. And dear friends, until we're on our mats together again, peace, love, namaste from me to you.